Hey, it's Nate with Temple of Geek here with Jim Starlin. 50 years in comics. It's a long time.
That doesn't seem right.
It doesn't seem right?
No, that seems like somebody's made a mistake.
So maybe, what's the actual count then?
Feel like about 20 or so.
20? All right,
Yeah.
you look good for 20. Well,
Yeah.
not 20, but like 20 years in comics.
Yeah, well, I had hair when I started.
Was it that stressful?
Oh, at moments. There are times. Sometimes they stopped sending checks. Other times it was terrific. It's life balances out, good and the bad.
So what got you into comics originally at the very beginning?
A love for the medium. I loved comics as a kid. I was from Detroit. I guess I had an artistic bent, and Detroit was kind of a cultural wasteland.
Oh.
Well, it's Detroit. We make cars there. You don't expect any operas coming out of Detroit. So my dad worked at Chrysler. He figured one of his fringe benefits was loading his brief cup up. At the end of the day, he was a draftsman.
Okay.
Was as much tracing paper, number 2 pencils, and masking tape as he could steal. He thought he was going to use it for his woodworking hobby. I discovered I could trace comics and put little drawings up on the wall. Later on, I saw Lee Elias' signature on the bottom panel of I think it was Green Arrow story, and realized that people actually did this for a living. These weren't just magically produced and just thrown out there. And so I thought, yeah, that's what I want to do.
So when you were like tracing and putting the pictures up and everything like that, which comics were you drawing? Which ones were you reading? What pulled you in?
Oh, there was this early Fantastic Four thing. One of my favorite ones that I have up on the wall was the Thing and the Hulk fighting from that first cover, where they do it in the Fantastic Four and there's 2 of them pounding away at each other. It was around that period. I'd have to go back and look at dates to see how old I was. Probably 8, 10, something like that.
That's early.
Yeah, no, that's what I wanted to do early on. I geared myself from that point on, just lucky that I found something I loved.
And how did you make the transition? How did you break into actually going from being a fan of comics into actually writing and creating stuff that people love now?
I was in the service, and I was sending in things to Marvel, mostly Hulk stories, because I liked the Hulk at the time. And they would send back rejection letters. And I finally got out of the service and decided to go to New York because one of the last rejection letters said Herb Trimpe liked my stuff. So, okay, somebody liked it. That's good enough reason to pack up and leave Detroit and go to New York with 2 suitcases, one filled with comics. And a nice gentleman tried to help me with that after I got off the bus in New York City. He decided he was going to run off with my suitcase full of comics, and he got about 10 feet and put it down and scowled at me and walked off. No, I just came in and I sent samples to both DC and Marvel was going from 8 books a month to 24, and was quite literally hiring anybody who could come across the state line and hold a pencil. I barely qualified. And so I became their de facto art director up there, working out cover designs for other artists to pencil with Stan Lee every morning. So, I went from 0 to 60 in no time at all in that business.
Yeah, well, DC really missed out not picking you up because now we have all these pop culture icons that are based on your works. We have Thanos, Drax, Gamora, Shang-Chi. We're seeing Pip the Troll now.
Yes, and apparently more coming from what I hear.
But none you could talk about, or?
No. I signed non-disclosure forms just like everybody else.
Okay.
The mouse has a huge rat following me around to make sure I keep my mouth shut, and he's got a baseball bat full of nails.
With nails?
Nails, yeah.
Okay, we'll ask this question. Are there any characters that you have created that have not made adaptations to the screen that you would like to see in the future?
I spent the last few years lobbying Kevin Feige every time I saw him for Pip the Troll, and they finally stuck him in there. Now I guess I have to go after the weird over at somebody at DC, but then I have to get actually invited to something at DC where I can talk to somebody there.
Think we'll get like a Black Llama or something like that?
I don't know. The weird would be nice. Apparently I got something, I may have some other characters over. Oh, Moondragon, they haven't done anything with her.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
So what can we look for? It's been 50 years. I'm sorry, it's been 20 years in comics. What can we look forward to seeing from you from here on?
Just Dreadstar.
Dreadstar.
Yeah, I got a lot of Dreadstar graphic novels I want to do. I got one completely done and out, one more than 3/4 inked and colored, third one up to page 46 of a 100-page story done. So it would be Dreadstar Returns, Dreadstar versus the Inevitable, Dreadstar versus Dreadstar, and I don't know what the name of the other two are yet.
Okay, and it's on Omnius, correct?
Ominous started
Ominous,
off.
I'm sorry.
Ominous started off. Ominous is not working out. It's disappearing, actually. It's going to be coming out through a new company called Monkey Wrench.
Monkey Wrench.
Yes.
Okay, when can we look forward to seeing that come out?
I think
Or the
we're going
transition
to.
for
Monkey Wrench is just getting in operation, and I think the first thing we're going to do is a breed collection, entire package of all the breeds into one book, like they did with the Omnibus for Dreadstar.
Okay.
And directly after that, we'll be doing Dreadstar versus the Inevitable.
Oh, okay.
You know, so this is two big projects we're going to start off right quickly.
Cool.
Yeah. So we've been busy.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, you've been busy. Everyone's been busy. Everyone's been appreciating your work, and it's just, it's crazy. Like, thinking that you have, like, how does it feel knowing that you have something out there that has not just told a story on page, told a story on screen, but also impacted people's lives in ways that they take that experience and just, they pull something from it.
Actually, I don't give it much thought along those lines. Makes me sound much more serious than I am. No, I enjoyed the fact that, you know, let's face it, 50 years, you guys have been keeping me alive. You may be getting entertained, but I get to eat. I'm winning on this deal. So I'm not worried about any of the other stuff like the legacy in that, because I'll be gone. Who cares? You know, so basically, I thank you for keeping me alive, and I love the work. I'm following Joseph Campbell's advice about following my bliss, and all the rest of it is just gravy.
Yeah, well, you're winning, we're winning because we get these terrific stories, not just through comics, but through the movies and other retellings. Thank you for the 50 years. I look forward to another 50 years.
That's what I'm shooting for.
Another 20. But thank you so much. It was very nice talking to you today.
All right, you take
Thank you.
care. Bye-bye.